The clock struck 9. The doctor sat in his chair, a contented sigh escaping his lips. It was a humid night in Kerala, the air thick with the scent of jasmine and the rhythmic chirping of crickets. The doctor had just finished reading a particularly gripping thriller, and he relished the silence that followed. This was his time, the hour before sleep, when he could lose himself in thought or simply enjoy the stillness of his home.
Sounds like a perfect evening. I can almost smell the jasmine.
Yeah, and those crickets, they really set the scene, don't they?
Absolutely. It was a serene moment, one that he cherished deeply. The room was Spartan, almost clinical, reflecting the doctor's profession and his minimalist lifestyle. A single bed occupied one corner, its white sheets neatly tucked in. A wooden table served as his workspace, littered with vials of homeopathic medicines and stacks of well-thumbed books. The doctor himself was a man of simple tastes, content with the quiet rhythm of his life. A staunch believer in the healing power of nature, he had dedicated his life to the practice of homeopathy, finding solace in its gentle approach to health and well-being.
You can really tell a lot about a person from their space. It sounds so peaceful and orderly.
Yes, indeed. His surroundings were a true reflection of his inner calm and dedication. A soft rustling sound broke the silence, drawing the doctor's attention towards the bathroom. He dismissed it as a rat, a common nuisance in these parts. But the sound persisted, growing louder, more insistent. His heart pounded in his chest as his eyes fell on the intruder. A snake, sleek and sinuous, was emerging from under the bathroom door, its forked tongue tasting the air. It was a terrifying sight, yet there was a strange beauty in its graceful movements.
Oh my gosh, a snake? That must have been terrifying.
I bet he wished it was just a rat after all.
Yes, it was an unexpected and unnerving encounter, to say the least. Panic seized the doctor. He had always harbored a healthy fear of snakes. His mind raced, searching for an escape, but his body remained frozen in place. He watched in horror as the snake glided across the floor, its cold reptilian gaze fixed on its reflection in the mirror. The doctor's fear gave way to amusement. The snake, it seemed, was just as intrigued by its own reflection as any vain human. He watched as it slithered closer to the mirror, seemingly captivated by its own image.
Wow, that's quite a twist, from fear to amusement in seconds.
It's almost like the snake had a personality of its own, right?
Indeed, it was a moment that highlighted the unpredictable nature of life, and how even our fears can sometimes turn into unexpected sources of amusement.